By His grace. Clear your throat, Peter. I came in His name. I am saved by His grace. 2,000 years ago, He died on the cross so He could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took Him on a mountaintop and offered Him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee." I said, I came in His name. I am saved by His grace. Surrounded Himself with 12 good men. Disciples is what we call them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after He was gone, how He was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In His name we are saved, but only by His grace. I came in His name. I am saved by His grace. How y'all doing? Did you have a nice day in a non-spinning stationary flat plane? So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a great deal from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes from keys, hot air from a cool breeze, cold with a change. Did you exchange a walk-on part in a wall? How I wish you were here. But we're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. How we found the same old fears. I wish you were here. Clouds natural girls. We're natural girls. I'll work for days and toil for hours and hours just to pay for your dress and all your wedding flowers, and your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head as you grace the aisle, those curves and that smile, Fingers! Still won't do it. I've got fingernails. There you go. Because you're a natural girl. Dang it. A natural girl. And your veil will be handmade by lips. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. Because you're a natural, actual girl. So send a message to my father up above and tell him I found this girl, the one I truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'Cause you're a natural girl. A natural girl. Climb the walls, climb the highest steeple. At the top of my voice I'll sing to all the people. Found this girl I love, the one from above. Fingernails! 'Cause you're a natural girl. Write your name on Venus, Jupiter, Mars. So when you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Bing! How you all doing? Let's sing one for the secret agents, shall we? This one goes out to all you girls. I mean men, sorry men, gentlemen in black. This one goes out to all you military trolls. There it is. There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he sees a stranger. With every move that he makes, there's another chance he takes. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. To all the fake flat earthers that are actually living life in the wrong skeletons. Secret agent man. Like Whitset. To all the fake globe earthers that are living life in the wrong skeletons. Professor Dave! Secret agent man. They're giving you a facelift and a double vasectomy. You're wearing pretty faces that you find. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh, be careful what you say. You'll give yourself away. You'll know them by their fruits. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. To the missing piece of Donald Trump's ear, which grew back magically through the use of a tea bag. Secret agent here. To the missing feet on Oscar Pistorius' legs, who still walks like a woman even without feet. Secret agent. They've given you a facelift and a double vasectomy. Swinging on the river every one day, lying on the myself away. Odds on would flip-flop tomorrow. To the hot girl, who's actually a boy. Secret agent. To all the fake doctors, fake scientists, fake filmmakers, fake newsreaders, fake politicians, fake kings, fake queens. Secret agent. Oh, the year you were faceless and a little was sent to me. Oh, because that's all you secret agents. Yeah. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Oops, fingers again! I need to cut my fingernails. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's a mountain mama. Take me home, country roads. All my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to the water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. This misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's my mountain mama. Take me home, country road. Oh, that's the bridge. The bridge. Oh, I've moved it. Oh, okay. The bridge. Bridge. Oh, yeah. I hear her voice in the morning as she called. I knew I was going to do that. Dang it. Oh my gosh. I keep moving the auto cue too much. Down. There we go. Again. I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling. Oh yeah, I should have been home. Oh yesterday, oh yesterday. Top of my scale, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's my mountain mama. Take me home, country roads. Bing! Let's sing one for God. What should we do? Run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. But sooner or later, gotta cut. He's gonna cut you down. Go tell the long-tongued lie, go tell the midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, the fast pacer. I said, tell him that God's gonna cut. He's gonna cut you down. Down the stops. There we go. Well, goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet by the midnight dew. I've been down on the bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me with a voice so sweet, swear I hit the shuffle of an angel's feet. Called my name and my heart stood still. He said, Punch, go do my will. Go tell the long-tongued liar, go tell the midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. I said, tell him the God's gonna cut you down. I said, tell him the God's he's gonna cut you down. We can throw your rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. Sure as God made black and white, what's done in the dark will be brought into the light. So run on for a long time, run on for a long time. I said, keep running for a long time, but sooner or later you gotta go. It's gonna cut you down. I said, sooner or later you gotta cut, 'cause you'll know them by their fruits. He's gonna cut you down. Bink. Thank you, Father. You're alright, mate. You can sleep. Let me shut that back door. That's a cold draft blowing in, Marlo. That's better, doggy. Ooh. Hoo-ah. They're coming for a cuddle. Is that what you want? Hello, mister. Come here then. Oh, hello. Hello, mister. Is he gorgeous? Yeah. Okay. You're going to sit like that, yeah? If you want to. Right, let's close the music window. Good evening, boys and girls. How you all doing? Have a nice day. Non-spinning stationary flat plane. I'll be right back with you. I'm just going to copy and paste the stream. Yeah. G2G. Pause. Copy. Copy and paste. There we go. No. Stop it. I don't want to see your adverts. I don't want to buy that computer game. Adverts! Go feck yourselves! Paste. Wait for the picture. There's the picture. Post. Twitter. Tweet. Paste. And tweet. Done. Dusted. Oh, share to group. 1 second, y'all. Share to the group. And now we're good to go. Yes, we are. There we go. Live. Every night we look at the human skeleton. Tonight's no different. Men have got bigger faces. It's a visual thing. Look at the difference. Sometimes you can't tell when looking at one, but the minute you see them with the wives, or vice versa, the game just jumps off the wall at you, doesn't it? Men have got bigger faces. You can visually see the difference. Men have got further apart, rectangular looking eyes, buried under a brow bone look. Women have rounded, closer eyes that are pushed forwards. Bigger nose, bigger teeth, little teeth, wide dental arch to match the far apart eyes, narrow dental arch to match the closer eyes, square jaw, sloping jaw to match the narrow chin. The only bigger difference really is the 5 head. We call this a 5 head, and that shorter one, the 4 head. Look at the difference in the skull, the actual bones itself, the upper region. Women look like an upside down egg shape. Men look like a rectangle, block, square. Sometimes we say cannonball, because it's almost as wide as it is long. Almost, whereas a woman is widest in the hairline. Once you get used to seeing these faces, the male face jumps off the board at you, doesn't it? Deeper set eyes look, larger teeth, squarer, stronger jaw, wide ass cheekbones. It all starts to slot together.
when understanding God only created boys and girls of every type, animal, fish, bird, plant, us. Simple, right? Excess of copyright material may under certain circumstances be corrected for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for permission from opponents who are copyright holder to the holder. We stopped on no one last night because I didn't get any requests, so we went to Facebook and Facebook kindly donated, I don't know, quite a lot. 40 or 50 requests up there. So let's come over to class. Say hello to you all. How are you all doing? First in class night was Rachel Tucker. Really? The American got in the class first. Hello Rachel, how are you doing? E-Trader, how are you doing Edmondson? Luke in Croatia, how are you doing pal? Rob Robota AP, thanks for waking me up to this topic. I researched in Germany, there are exceptions. Never mind. This is not all of them, but most of them. Well, you better start researching, or you better post your evidence. Because I've been saying for 6 years it's all of them, which means you're proving me wrong. Well, let's see your videos. Have you got any videos? Who's real? Marcus Rule, pro bodybuilder, 2000s. Oh my gosh, really? Marcus Rule, never heard of her. Let's have a look. Marcus Rule, bodybuilder. Oh, she's a big girl, isn't she? What are you going on? Are you kidding me? That's a grandma with Popeye muscles. Rounded, push forward eyes, tiny little ears, pink lips. Yeah, I've seen bigger men than that. I'm telling you now. I've seen fishermen that just make this person look tiny. They called him the Honey Monster. Can you imagine the size of him? He was unbelievably massive. Right, we'll come back. We'll have a look at Marcus Rule. Well, actually, no. Let's dive straight in and slap Marcus Rule all over the place. Right, FTMs. As you can see, both of them are widest below the crotch. The muscle builders, nothing to do with it. Men have these huge straight legs, in comparison to what I like to call the chicken nom nom noms. This one's got wonky titties. Now they've both got wonky titties. Now I'm looking at them properly. Paul Dillett, whoever Paul Dillett is, he looks a bit like Ronnie Coleman, who isn't a man. They're all FTMs. I don't care what anyone says. Muscles don't do niche. They don't look right. Look how small their heads are. Beetlejuice! Where is it? Come here. Wait for it. I've got to expand the picture. Beetlejuice! Someone shrunk his head. Speaking of Ronnie Coleman, there she is. There's another big girl. She's a big girl. She's a big black girl, that one. But she's still a big girl. Policeman, ex-policeman, just like Steve Wilkos. Hello, Annabelle Wienerman. We're just looking at these big bulky girls that have chopped the tits off. This is a real one. Could you explain to me, Rob Robota, what this massive strapping scar is? Running. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like it's got coffee bean tits. I've been doing this 6 years and I've seen coffee bean eyes on nearly every FTM I look at. But for the first time ever, I am literally seeing 2 coffee beans in the tit area. This is massive. Reaugmentation of female breasts. That's what this is. Ronnie Coleman's got them as well. So does Bruce Lee. It was part of the reason that I realised men were women. When I saw Bruce Lee's wonky titties, I'm actually typing in wonky titties. Shit. And there's exactly what we're looking at. I've got them same strap marks across the chest where a doctor had to cut. And here, this is what did it. I could literally see where a doctor had sliced open, joining parts of muscle where the breasts were joined together. I could literally see that Bruce Lee had wonky titties. There, right there, wonky ass titties. Why is this titty higher? If someone can explain this to me, remember this is the fastest man in the world. With nothing in his underpants. Nothing, I say. I've seen Bruce Lee's camel toe. I remember when I first watched Bruce Lee and I saw this and I thought he was amazing. Look at the size of him. He's huge. He's only little, but he's still huge. In reality, he's a woman that's been beefed up, and he's not big at all. He's very small, very dainty. Look how small the clavicles are. Look at the shape of them. They're not flat, are they? And here, this is what I saw. Right across Bruce Lee's middle of his top section, I can see these strap marks where a doctor had cut them, and they're not even. Same as his titties. Look at the size of this pec compared to that pec. Someone actually told me Bruce Lee was right-handed and he wanked more with his hand. That's why. That's nearly as bad as telling me that Bruce Lee was a real fighter and producing one of his films as evidence, which is choreographed. It's not even real fighting, it's just choreographed for movies. They're not even touching each other, and you want me to believe that one of his pecs is bigger because he's right-handed and he masturbates with that arm, making this side of his body bigger than that. Are you kidding me? Anyway, it was Bruce Lee's wonky titties that did it, look. They don't sit right, do they? It just doesn't sit right. Look at the V-shaped clavs. It was truly the scarring up the middle that I saw and the straps across the middle when he stretched. I've just shown you there, look, show you them again. The strap marks. And then when you go back to our girl, the two girls here, you can quite clearly see the strap marks that have been cut out of this person's upper body and this one. They're both women. This is not a man ever. This is why I am still the only real man that's giving you this evidence so far that it's all of them. There'll be people telling you all the way through that it's not all of them. And this proves it. These muscles prove it, but it don't. I've got pictures of this bitch mincing. So let's see if we can find your girl here. Look at the side. What's going on with that chicken wing wing? That's not a man. Look at that little muscle. Open a can of spinach for her. It's a really big, bulky woman, is what it is. That upper arm is designed for breastfeeding. That's why it looks that way. That's why when they stretch the tape measure around here, you've got these so-called male bodybuilders with these huge 25-inch biceps. And I've known blokes say, I can't get that big. And the reason for that is, I wish I could speak to them now, is because your arm is longer than this little lady. This little lady, big lady, should I say. This little big lady. your elbow's about 2 inches longer down here somewhere. So your muscle is longer. And what happens is, you don't get this thick upper bicep. It's further down the arm on a real man. This is a woman. It's a balding woman with no brow bone. Rounded coffee bean eyes. It's a small face. I've got widest in the hairline when it should be the cheekbones. We all know this. No amount of muscle is going to reduce your cheekbones. I've just shown you it right here. Where are we? Let's just go back to that for 1 second, because there is a huge difference in the male cheekbones. Look at them. They're massive. They look like 2 half oranges compared to the much thinner, daintier version. Same with clavicles, dainter, daintier, thinner. Same with the jawline. It's not squared. Look, the right angle on the male jaw there. Look at that right angle there. Look how far down this jaw comes. This one, nothing like it. Look at that sloping jaw of a woman. And that's what I'm seeing on this mighty big bodybuilder that you claim to be a man, is a sloping, rounded jaw of a woman. A pink bottom lip as well. On the upper arm alone, I fail thee. On that shape alone, that's a woman on testosterone. A bulked up woman. All of these people are. And they've all got these, only the bodybuilders, they've got these huge surgery scars across them where a doctor has sliced the muscle between the two breasts, come up and separated straps and muscles that suspend the breast naturally. That's what they do. There are no real men in bodybuilding. None of these people are men. None of them are men. Tiny skulls. Women with pink lips, look. Women on testosterone. Cheaters. Cheaters, basically. They're not men. They're women pretending to be men. You'll never be men, ladies. You're supposed to be the divine feminine that brings life into this world. And look what you've done to your bodies. They both look like wonky Yorkshire puddings. You both look like a pair of giant Yorkshire puddings overspilling the baking tray. I don't know what to say. No matter where I look in this industry, Ronnie Coleman now turned into a fat grandma. So did this one, fat grandma. They're not men, none of them are. We've already been through it. Sean has done more of these muscle builders than anyone else because Sean's a fitness fanatic. He loves staying fit. I wish I had the same tendencies, Sean. But the fact is that they've placed men with boobs in. Look at the length of this arm. That's what his arm should look like. The length of that. It's not just big at the top, look. It's big all the way down the arm. That's the difference that you're looking for. The length on this bone is not designed for breastfeeding. They're fake puppies. Right there is a big old dude. That's a big old dude there. That is not a woman. I'd be very surprised if that was a woman. What is going on? Tell me you can't see it. Go on, I dare you. Go on, I dare you. Can you spot the difference? Houston, we have a problem when the females have got the perfect length to the arm and you don't. Let me just go back to that other picture. Where is look, it's all wrong. They look big, yeah, because the women, but the arm muscles, it's all wrong. It's all wrong. There, that's what we're looking for. Look how bulky it is at the top. Like, that's what a woman's leg looks like. That's what the back end, the chicken nom-nom on the ass looks like. As above, so below. God's so brilliant, he made your upper arms look like your upper legs. He did. And when they get to this size, it's all wrong. There's no length to that muscle that a real man gets. I told you, I worked in a pub where real fishermen, crabbers and whelkers, and they're massive. The crabbers and the whelkers come from season to season, and they travel up and down the shoreline with the weather. And I'm telling you now, just one of them, they called him the honey monster. And if you know what an honey monster looks like, yeah, this pales in comparison. It's just a little FTM, bigging it up, given away by these huge strapping scars. Let's see if Marcus Rule's got a gate, shall we? We've tortured Rob Roboter enough. Is that him shopping? Gutted, he's behind the trolley, I can't see it. Uh-oh. They look like 3 chickens on a rotisserie at Tesco's. Chicken nom nom noms. That is a mini miniature chicken right there. She'd have been gorgeous. She'd have been cute. She'd have been so petite and nice. Look what they did to her. They ruined her. They gave her massive muscles all over her body. That looks like Jay Cutler, that one does, doesn't it, on the end? It does. That really is a miniature chicken, look. Houston, we have a problem. None of the men in wrestling. There's Jay Cutler, look. I speak about a little close-faced bitch all the time. There she is, look. Look at that. Look at the face. Does it look correct? Are those teeth massive like mine? Bus driver, could you open the doors, please? Explain to me why the big man on the right with the big titties has got a squashy face and small dentures. Explain to me why the woman with the big titties has got even bigger meatball knuckles. Look at it. Someone's telling you, look. Oh, they were pointing at the two dudes. I thought they was pointing at his sloping shoulders. Maybe they are. Maybe that's them laughing at me, the bastards. But there you go. There's something wrong with his face. Can you see how small it is? Marcus Rule has got the same problem. Squashy face. FTMs. That's what it is. No sunken deep eyes. No nothing. They've just bulked up women and stuck them on show, and they do. They look like rotisserie chickens, don't they? You can put spindles up the bums and spin them round. You know when you open up a ballerina box and there's a ballerina going around? They should do it with these. Right, okay. Enough taking the piss out of this big old girl. Marcus Rule is not a man. None of them are men, I'm telling you now. Anybody telling you that it's not all of them is lying. That includes you, Rob. Stop lying. Oh my gosh. When they take that drug, what's that drug called that does that? What's that drug called? There's a drug and it does that to them. Even when they stop flexing, their arms look like that. It's just, yeah, like... This one's got coffee bean biceps. I've seen it. I've seen coffee bean eyes, coffee bean titties, and now I'm seeing coffee bean biceps. What is it with FTMs and wanting to look like coffee beans? Oh gosh, you made me laugh. Seriously though, yeah, that's it, synthol. I don't know what they do it for. That guy who did it and his muscle exploded, I was just like, yeah, exactly, I was broken. Right, Marcus Rule, you got no gates, have you? No, it's a shame. He's not famous enough for gates, they're probably out there. What the oh my gosh, I don't know why they do it to themselves, I really don't, but Marcus Rule, there's Marcus Rule. He's got the wrong shaped face. Why has he got such pink lips? It looks like his lips have died. They to a totally different colour from the rest of the rotisserie chicken. I've got major problems just on the pink lips alone. There's no brow bone. The face is long instead of being wide. The muscles, even though the muscles are big, I should still be able to see male bonage because that's what makes us male, us men. We should be able to see the shape of it, and we don't. In a real man, of course. People always ask for real couples and that. You're very rare to see them or find them on the internet. It is. Fleeting pictures of them. What is that? What's wrong with those? Is that AI? He's only a little fella. He's only a little dude. You gotta watch out for them ones. They're the worst. The quiet ones, the little ones that are quiet. Watch them ones. They're the worst of the worst. Right, there are no gates for your big girl here, unfortunately. There probably is on video somewhere. TikTok probably got him walking in these videos. But I ain't going looking for him. See, I don't need to see this person's gait to know it's a woman. I can tell just by his bicep that it's a woman. Just remember, birds of a feather flock together. They do. That's the saying. Birds of a feather flock together. And there they are. Two big women, juiced up, roided women, pretending to be men, pretending to be the world's strongest men. This is how devious this lie is. How dangerous it is to your spirit. I can't even express to you. And most of you don't even believe you've got spirits, even though you've woken up to the truth that the world's flat, you're not spinning, there's no dinosaurs, space is fake. You've woken up to the truth. You're still like, no, but there's no God. There's aliens. Yeah, but there's no space. How can there be aliens if there's no space? I saw something earlier on, and it was really interesting. I don't know where I saw it. Where did I see it? Was it on TikTok? Did I save that page open? Let me just have a quick look. See if I can just find if it's there. AI's out of control. It's got Donald Trump and Zelensky wrestling in the White House. It's off its nut. Absolutely off its nut. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, if I can see it. I don't even know who posted. You know what? It might have even been on Facebook. Do you know what? I think it was on Facebook. Let me just have a quick look there. If I can find it. There. And it was really interesting. It was only like a minute and a half long. But it was so interesting. It had some really interesting pictures in it that I've never seen before. From Antarctica. If I can find that thread. So many people are waking up to this right now, aren't they? It's going to be the biggest rabbit hole of them all when they realise what's going on. And when they can do this for themselves, that's what changes it, right? All of you students know this, right? Once you can do this for yourself, it changes the ball game. You'll know if I ever tell you a lie. And I won't. Father in heaven's watching. Bonnie Blue has just revealed on the podcast Jimmy Savile is their father. Mother! Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Who knows? It would not surprise me. I think Louis Theroux is Jimmy Savile's daughter. I can't find that thread. I'll tell you what though, let me come back to you. Where are we? Give me that screen. There. So there were no gates. Marcus Rule walking. That would be a waste of my life. Let's come back. Antarctica. And it was interesting, right? Antarctica. Oh, did I spell it right now? This is the fucking keyboard. Need a new keyboard. Antarctica. What would it be under? Plane flight level. Height. Flight height. This was interesting. Is it going to say it anyway? Let's go to our information. Do planes fly over Antarctica? Yes, they do. There we go. This is what is interesting about this, folks. There's no landing or destination, and the lowest height you are permitted to descend to is 11,000 feet. That is actually what they're flying at. That's not the lowest. That's the highest that they go to. But in the North Pole, in the Arctic, they fly at 29,000 feet. which is the height of Mount Everest, 6 miles high. 11,000 feet, what's that? It's only a couple of miles high, right? If there is a dome over us, like they show us, and you're looking at the dome, then the highest bit is in the middle at the North Pole, where the planes fly at 29,000 feet, but at the edges, the planes can't fly that high, they have to come down to 11,000 feet. And this video showed it real nice as well. If I put Arctic in there, it should say 29,000, right? Descend to altitude of 10. No, it's telling me about descending. Why do planes fly at 37,000 feet? 6 miles high. I think that's where the slipstream is, you know, or less friction against the plane, more push. But there you go, that was interesting. I wish I could have found the video that explained it, but it was quite interesting. Right, let's get rid of that. Bruce Lee's wonky titties. Let's come back down to there. That's the one we're doing. Before I got sidetracked. Marcus rules a man. And our survey said, wrong. Got another one for me. Also, I got Michelle Obama as a woman. What do you mean? You've got a Michelle Obama as a woman. Are you kidding me? I think she played Buckwheat in 1994 Little Rascals. That actor comes up as female as well. You think they're both female. Wrong! Just the name Michelle Obama, I'm not even going to look. Big Mike was the first of all of them to alert me to this, you know. Bruce Lee was the first one I could see with training. But Big Mike, I didn't need any training. No, as soon as someone pointed out that Big Mike was Big Mike, I could see Big Mike. That's what I could see. Welcome, Sarah Sweets. How you doing? Welcome to the show, everybody, by the way. Right, let's continue. We're looking at Marie Trintignant. I don't even know. Trintignant. I don't know how you say it. French. He's got very far apart eyes, wouldn't you say, for a woman? Images. Oh, he's definitely got far apart eyes. He's got a square jaw, square face, wide ass cheekbones. Look at them sticking out over here. And there, look. You can't miss them once you start looking. The actual eye socket is huge compared to the woman's, which is much closer set and narrower. There was a picture there that I just saw his double-pronged Adam's apple. Where was it? Is that it? Definitely got a double-pronged Adam's apple. There it is again, the gullet of a man. Look at that gullet. You see it? You know what fillet steak looks like, right, from the butchers? Well, that's the male version of it right there. That is fillet steak. The woman don't. If I saw a woman with a neck like that now, I'd just be instantly, you've got to be a man. Because normal women don't look like this. They don't have these massive bowling ball sized skulls, rippled necks, froggy looking faces. Look how wide that face is. It's ridiculous. Absolute block. That is not egg shaped in any way, shape or form. Look at the squareness of this diesel of a jaw. Look at the squareness of it. It's not sloping inwards and downwards. Square. Absolutely flat. You can turn that head upside down and fashion swords on it because it's an anvil. An absolute anvil of a jaw. There's a little sloppy, soft jaw look. Cupid's bow, long top lip. Houston, psht, we have a problem. I quite like that for your 50-50. I'm going to take it, you know. Who's that with a big head? Size of that Barnett. Size of his hand. Look at the size of that hand. It's the Hulk. Absolutely is the Hulk right there. Look at the neck. Grandma, what big hands you have. Do you think that's what Little Red Riding Hood was all about? She didn't find a wolf in the bed. She found an MTF. What a big nose you have, Grandma. All the better for smelling you with, my dear. Oh, life hasn't been very kind to me lately. Oh my, it looks like Noel Gallagher's mother. Look at that haircut! You gotta be kidding me. Oh, he doesn't look happy. This one doesn't smile much when he got older, does he? You think it's because he lost his looks? It's definitely looking like a Gallagher. Let's go back. Size of that barnet, I can't get over the size of that head. Do you know what? That's father and son, isn't it? Maybe with their mother, yeah, of course it is. Dad's got massive hands. Son's got a massive head. Let's go back. That was an egghead. Stop the bus. Let's have a look. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Who's got the bigger eyes first? Look. Donk, donk, donk. Every time you let your eyes drift around this page, you're still drawn back to this dude here. Not the soft-looking woman pinching her fingers. He's scared. He's scared that she's dropped something in his drink. Look, she's covering up a drink. Size of them meatball knuckles. Look at the size of them knuckles. Do you fancy yourself as a bit of a boxer? Of course he does. He's massive. And Fiverr giving air away. Let's go back. Is that his mother? Is that one his mother? He's been in a lot of films with him if he has. If it is. There we go. Gotcha. There's your first gate. Houston, psst, we have a problem or two. I'll take that as your first. What is wrong with you? Oh my gosh. The Joker smile, anyone? Do you know why this is not pretty to you? It's because it's a man wearing lipstick. That's what it is. Large, low set ears, massive mouth, huge distance in the eyes. I'm seeing a man pretending to be a woman. Everywhere I look, I see him, and then women pretend to be men. Look. Do you know what that looks like? That looks like Eric Cantona. Ooh, ah, Cantona. I said, ooh, ah, Cantona. That looks like Madonna. What's that going down his teeth there? I don't know who it is, but he's not the prettiest of blokes, is he? Life hasn't been very kind to me lately. Well, are you only going to give me one gate? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to stiff me, Marie Chiniton. I can't say this one. I can't even pronounce it. Pronunciate it, Peter. Marie Trintignant. Marie Trintignant. That close. Oh, walking. There's a nice one. Oh, you're done right there. And if you think that looks female, what about this one? It's so much deeper on a woman. A real woman, that is. There's another nice one on the beach. Woman on the left, look, in with a 5-head again, who we've just been looking at. I find it repugnant that they forced these so-called women's sex symbols upon us. And for the women, Richard Gere and Tom Cruise, it's repugnant that they pushed this idealism on us, that these are the most beautiful, talented people in the world. And then you realise nobody normal or natural is on stage. Nobody. There's not a single one of them. Anywhere. It's all of them. 6 years I've been looking. 19,000 celebrities confirmed in pictures. I've done way more investigations than that, and I did them all because I knew that one of these flip-flops was going to make a channel and then slog it out of you. Look how long they've stretched the flat earth out. I had it finished on the first few hours. Show me bendy water. Show me a beach somewhere where the water's bending from left to right and coming towards me, rolling down towards me. Show me that. Oh, you can't, because water's always level. We're done. 3 gates, you'll do me. All the flip-flops are Satanists, I agree. I don't know if there's degrees of hellishness in them. Some of the ones I met were quite polite, and some of them were absolutely vile, disgusting. Actually hired paedophiles. That's what they do. Let them out of prison early to come and work with the government. Tossers. After touching children, you release them early so that they can lie online. Yeah. Massive colour. Marie Trinigan, I can't say it. It's a dude. And his wife, Samuel Bittrick, whatever his name is. Can't do that one either. I'm out with it. Next. Leo Woodall, that's a woman, final answer. Look at the soft eyes, the rounded eye sockets, the pink lips, can't grow a beard, flat forehead, widest in the hairline. Look at the distance, the way the hairline bellows outwards like a woman's does. That's what happens with a female skull. The hairline follows this line here, bellows outwards, and you get this letter M, or the Mickey Mouse ears, because of the widow's peak in the middle. I don't think this one's got a widow's peak, has he? No, she. Well, she hasn't there, but she might have. Let's have a look, images. Is that the boyfriend? Which one of them's got the bigger face? Who's got the bigger teeth? It's so obvious when you can see them. It really is. The close-set coffee bean eyes of a woman. Look, shaped like coffee beans. Deep-set, rectangular-looking eyes. A brow bone over the top. It reminds me of Ollie. Is it Ollie Mayers? I think I've seen Ollie Mayers. They do have real contempt and hatred for God. Yeah, of course they do. And they hate the name Jesus. They truly do hate the name Jesus. It's not Yahushua or Yahweh that they hate. It's Jesus. They hate the name Jesus. I've got no other reason than that that name strikes fear into demons, just the way the Bible describes. He was incorruptible, which is why we're supposed to be like him. But Satan's corrupted the whole world, right? Satan's corrupted it so much so that young girls and women all around the world are attracted to their own gender. This person sings to them, and just like with Tom Jones, they take the knickers off. Real women took the knickers off and threw them at Tom Jones. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It is when it's another woman. Unless you're into that kind of thing. And then again, you're going to have to take it up with the man himself. Because, again, Lord forgive you for you have sinned. It's the same way I have. I didn't commit that sin, but I've sinned. I'm no better than you. I don't know why people think I'm high and mighty and righteous with a God. I'm trying to be righteous compared to the life that I used to live. Compared to the way Satan had turned me out. Because that's the way it was for 40 years. Satan had brought me up in his world and lied to me, and I believed all of his lies. Including women and men and women. I believed it. That if someone told me 20 years ago this was a woman, I said, no, it's not, it's a man, it's a singer, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But the minute you understand the ratios of a human face, where the ears should sit, how close the eyes together are, even the size of the dental arch or the colour of the bottom lips, shape of the bottom lips even, can let you know that you're looking at a woman. And that's exactly what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at a sloping jawed, pointed chin, small mouth, close set eyes, small high set ears, with a flat, wide forehead bellowing outwards. It's a girl. And the bloke we just looked at is a boy there. He's got a bigger dental arch. He's got a double pronged Adam's apple, look, right there, look. because you're not paying attention, they can get away with this. And I've said it with Flat Earth, it was a rollout of the truth. They're rolling it out, otherwise none of us will be able to talk about the Flat Earth. And this is a rollout too. It's the whole thing, everything that was done in the dark is going to be revealed. Along with it, they're adding in stupid stories, you know, that people go following, you know, like Morgan Freeman is Jimi Hendrix and all this, to make you look crazy. It only takes a bit of research to find out that gorillas do exist. But the second question is, do they fake gorillas in zoos? Not in the jungles, I'm talking about in the zoos. Have they done it? Can they do it? I got a love bite off a boy at age 14 who I thought looked like this. Someone who looked like this gave me a love bite at the age of 14. Not willingly, by the way, I was forced. That's why I didn't like that one as well. But I bet if I'd looked at all the love bites on my neck, the one from Amanda would have been bigger than all the other ones. Would have been all 14-year-old schoolgirls, tiny little love bites all over my neck, and then there would have been this big, huge beef burger in the. And I didn't notice. I didn't notice at the time. I wish I'd been more astute growing up. I wish I'd been more aware of my surroundings. But this is a woman, Leo Woodall. I don't even know if I've done it. Let me check the back file. Downloads, H's file. Was it Woodall or Woodhall? Woodall. Actually, let's just put Leo in there. Leo should find it if we've done it. Sunny Leone. No. Indian porn star. David Leon. No. This is definitely a woman. It looks like Ollie Mayers. It really does. Joshua Leonard, Leona. Oh, there's loads of them coming up under Leo. Maybe I should have put Woodall in there. Imagine it'll be right at the bottom, won't it? It'll be in alphabetical order. B B L L T T. I don't think I've done him, you know. Do you know what? I'm going to put Woodall in because that's brought up so many Leos. Actually, just put Wood after it and see what comes up. Wood. Leo Wood. I can take that as a 50-50. No, it's a bit big. That one's more 50-50. Look at those beautiful eyelashes. This is why I tell you, ladies, you don't need mascara. These tramps, that's what they are, tramps. They've convinced normal women that you're not beautiful. Look how you'd look without makeup and all tarted up with lipstick and all that. You'd look pretty. That's what that person looks to me. Pretty boy, right? Even though it's a girl, they would call that the pretty boy look. The Brad Pitt look, whatever you want to call it. But it's a woman. And wonky eyes as well. No trachea. Short, sloping shoulders look. I'm still seeing Ollie Mayers. I quite like that as your 50-50. Leo Woodall, backfire, what are you saying? Still searching on it, I don't think he's there. Right, let's go for your Gates. That's a big set of hips if that's you, Leo. It is. That is it. Look at those meatball. Look at the veiny hand and the meatball knuckles. That's a woman. They're so conscious of the hips, they tend to put their hands in the pockets or fill the pockets with other stuff. Length of that arm. Meatball knuckles. See, I wouldn't have noticed any of this stuff before. I wouldn't. I'd have just seen a couple. Now, every person I look at, not just couples, they get examined. I'm telling you. I can't help but doing it. I can't help but do it. There's a nice flamingo. Gotcha one with the foot going out. It's a blurred picture. I really thought that was a penis for a second. Let's go back one. Flamingo foot. I'd like a mince, please, Leo. We'll just double check the back file. The back file says I don't have him. Right, let's he keeps grabbing my attention, this fella here. Absolutely, didn't even give him breasts. They just sent him out there. They won't notice. And they don't. There's a nice one. Absolutely inline footfall. She's a bit pissed there. And the boyfriend with the straight legs, look. Done for right there. Look at that footfall. Any questions? God makes it simple to see. The kingdom of heaven resides within everyone. It does. Most people won't even pick up the key. They don't even want to know if God's real or not. It's so disheartening to me that you don't even want to know if God's real. You don't even want to know if there is a life after this and you get to spend eternal life with God and people that you loved. You'd throw it all away on a lie from Satan, who disguised himself as a woman. The devil wears Prada. Is that another flamingo? It is. Huge knee opening. Look at the difference. Knees together, knees apart. Still can't find that full mince. Where is it, Leo? Come on, Leonora. There's another one from Flamingo. Come on. Another one here. From Flamingo. They're all from Flamingos. Where's your mince? That looks like Jimmy Kimmel's Alley. There's no mince. There it is, Jimmy Kimmel's Alley, I'm sure. I'll know that FTM security guard with his big foot anywhere. There's another one. I still don't like it. It's in line though. Oh my gosh. Tiger! Does that look like a tiger to you, or has it got sloping Nana's shoulders with the chicken nom nom arm? Look at the bingo wings. The chicken wings. Tiger. Oh, tell me that's you. It's not you. Good. Is that you? Leo Woodall poses white. No, that's a woman. Well, it's a woman pretending to be a man. You know what I mean. Look at the Beatles mincing there. It's just John letting them down. About it. There'd been all four of them. Look, it'd have been a full house. Got three of them in full mince. Look, Little Women with sloping shoulders. Is Paul McCartney replaced with Paul McCartney? Yeah, I still don't see it. I don't. I've looked at the videos, I've looked at the evidence. You'd have to swap him out, he'd have to sound the same, play the same. Paul McCartney's a left-handed guitarist as well, so it's even rarer. Oh, look at that, that's a belter, that's what I'm looking for. Right there, Leo. Full mince, Jared, I love your shots there. The full shoulder tilt, see it? Can't miss it. Women sway from side to side like a, what do they call them things in pianos? A fulcrum. Is it a fulcrum? A pendulum? I don't know what they call it. A penta. I don't know what they call it. It goes. That's what a woman looks like, especially when she's got shopping in her hands. That's a nice gate though. The mincy FTM security guard again there. I think that's it. Is that another one there? It is. A shame I've cut his feet off. Oh, there it is. We don't. Oh, hang on. No. I saw a perfect one. There it is. Now we're done. In the end days, mockers and scoffers will come. Don't spend your time with these people, whoever they are. You're wasting your breath. You're banging your head against a brick wall, especially if they're online. Because there are people paid to argue with you. Do you understand? And when you argue with a fool long enough, you begin to look like the fool. Just stick the middle finger up to them. It's what the truth does to them. That's what the name Jesus is to these people. It's a giant middle finger from the naturals. Jesus! I held my finger up all the way through it, you dirty lying trollops. I love God. My Saviour, I'm not saying he's yours, is Jesus Christ. Amen. I've done my own research. Whoever Jesus was, he pisses off these people like no tomorrow. And I know there's pastors and all these movie stars that preach his name. They're allowed to tell you the truth. What they don't tell you is that they're Satanists telling you the truth. That's the difference. I'm a real biological man. I've got nothing to hide. I've got nothing to gain. I'm not making any money. All I want to do is tell the truth. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set ye free. That's what happened to me. I found out the truth, and it set me free. It ate like a bitch. It carried on sucker punching me. This is fake. That's fake. This isn't real. You believe in that, and that's not real. Moon landings aren't real. The quack scenes aren't real. And then you get to this subject, and you realise that people aren't even real. That the devil deceiveth the whole world in every single way, shape and form. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. Lips too pink, mouth too small. These people are paid to lie to your faces. I came to tell the truth. That's all. And if it offends you, I'm sorry, but it offended me. It really offended me knowing I've been jacking off to men. And that my girlfriends were fancying other women rather than me with big ears, low set big ears, wide, far apart eyes with a thick brow bone, reddish lips, long, thin mouth, and an Adam's apple, of course. Over me, they chose this dainty looking female face. It's happened to all of us. Yeah, my dad went through it. Marilyn Monroe, Jane Russell. It doesn't matter who mentioned Jane Mansfield. It's all of them. It's always been all of them. If it's been like this since the beginning of motion pictures, and it has, then it's all of them. There are no exceptions. You can't show me one real person in Celebrityville anywhere. Every single name I've ever been given, including Marcus Hoole, fails the forensic tests. It really does look like Ollie Mears. It's uncanny. Did I save that picture? I did. We're done. Next. Nava Mao. Never mind. Nava Mao is an American actress and filmmaker known for appearing in Netflix Baby Reindeer. This is the Baby Reindeer cast, is it? I spoke to Dean that day just after he'd watched this, and he was partly awake. Well, if you carried on studying this, Dean, if you carried on studying and you're watching, well done, pal. Otherwise, you're still asleep, mate. Baby Reindeer. I see the wide distance in the mouth. I see a arched eyebrow, faked, but a deep set eye with brow bone. It looks wrong. See, it's not the same arch either. When I look at a woman's, I see a letter M, and I don't see the letter M there. Is this a double flip-flop? No, I think it's a real bona fide male with a deep set eye look, thick brow bone, sloping forehead, wide ass cheekbone, ears come down to the top lip nearly like mine, a thick neck. I'm seeing a man. There he is in the chalice position. The hands don't look too big there. It might just be the size of his head though. Oh my fucking word. I'm still seeing a dude. I'm still seeing a dude. I'm seeing a T-man. T-man. Let me just go back. What's the write-up say? Never mind, in the film, I can never appearing in Netflix, blah blah blah. Anyway, performance in the former earned a nomination Primetime Emmy Award. Right, images. So it portrays itself as a woman. I don't even know where to start. Laverne Cox. That's not a double, is it? I'm sure the difference in those faces is huge, though, isn't it? Laverne probably has a Cox. He's got big teeth. No, I definitely think that one's a dude as well. Let's go back. I think I've already done Laverne Cox, so I think it was a single flipper. This one, single flipper, I'd say. Massive jawline, wide ass cheekbones, deep set. Look at the size of that face. If you can't see that's a man, I can't help you. Look at the width on them shoulders. I'll take that as your 50-50, methinks. Gates. Uh-oh. That was one hell of a difference in faces. Now that is reversoed, isn't it? We'll go back again. What's his name? Nava Mao. I'm still seeing a dude. Yeah. Let's go back again. Is that you? It is. It's not a good shot though. Can't really see it. Let's go back again. To open walking pictures, methinks. There's one. I can't see it again. Do you know what he looks like? He looks like Jessie J. I think Annabelle said that with the other one the other day, didn't you? That one reminds me of Jessie J as well. Walking. See if Neighbour Mal's got something for me. That's not him, is it? No. It's not even the right colour. Let's go back one. They were massive arms. Sweet baby Jesus. Straight hanging long male arms. Giveaway. The gate's not right. It's a man crossing his legs over. Let's go back one. Look at, is that him? Size of that foot. I think it's a man. I haven't got a gate yet, but just on that foot alone, I still think it's a man. Let's go back one. He's almost doing as above, so below there. I think I'll take it. Let's go back again. There he is. There's your true gate. Let's have a look. Bing. Male. True gate, male. Female on the left as well. Looks a bit like Chris Eubank. There's another one there, knees together. It's not a good shot though, it's a bit blurred. But it is a second gate. I got any more? That's not him, is it? That's someone else. Isn't that's Sex in the City, dude? Wow, he looks like Salma Hayek there. Wow, he really does look like Salma Hayek. Wide face boy. Wide face boy. Oh my gosh. let's go back. I got 2 gates. I'm dating a trans woman. Are you really? You mean you're dating a dude? Street. Alright, I was playing a game. I turned the game on. I downloaded a game last night. Brand new one from Sony PlayStation. Open it up, character settings, and it made me like... I usually skip when it says what colour hair, what colour eyes. Just skip. Just get me into the game, will you? And I skip. The hair, the dress, I didn't care. As long as it was a male. And then it stopped me and it says, you have to select one. And the choice was him hair. It made me pick pronouns. What is going on? When they start putting it in computer games like that, forcing a character identity upon you. It's all subliminal brainwashing is what it is. That's the same one. Oh, he doesn't look very happy, that dude. Look at the size of his taffies. Look at the size of his head. He looks like the wafer cup. Problems with your shoulders as well, pal. You got a big hand and a big thumb. Look at the size of that thumb. Women with bowling ball sized heads. What's wrong with your walk there? Channing Tatum. I'll say that one. As we tiptoe throughout the tulips. All day long, short arms. Pretty boy look. Look, someone explain this to me. Look at the size of that arm. I went, look, you can see it better here, look. Remember, all this corner piece here, that's padding. Look, to there, that's padding, look. You can see it jutting out. That's just padding there. His actual body, and it's tilted, look, shoulder tilt. His actual body is sloping in underneath that. That's where his arm's going up into, look. Arms akimbo. Short arm. Look how short that arm is. And then, let's go forward again. Was it there? Oh no, there. Then explain that arm to me there. That hand. I dare you. Look. Psh, this is your captain speaking. We're coming in for landings. You can see it every time. It's on show. They're not hiding it. It's a rollout. And you've got front row seats to the end of the world, folks. You really do. And that one. Never mind. I see a dude. Final answer, and that's a girl right there. Sloping jawline, pointed chin. Next. Monica Barbaro, American actress. She began training in ballet at an early age, earned a bachelor in fine arts and dance from Top Gun. That's the only one I think I've seen. Let's have a look then. Images. Monica B. He's got some far apart eyes. He reminds me of Danielle. Oh my gosh, Danielle had not been a boy. Could them shoulders. Can't have been. I don't know his shoulders like that, sure. If I got into a bed with a girl with shoulders like that, I'd notice. I'm sure I would. Even if I didn't have the training, I'd be like, what's wrong? Why do your shoulders look as big as mine? Pinching his fingers. So, let's roll that back. Let's get a 50-50 on that face. Do you know what he looks like there to me? Forget the body, but just the face-wise. I'm seeing Liz Hurley. I'm seeing it there again. Very Liz Hurley-ish. It's a huge face. They've done the best to feminise his chin, but the jawline is still evidently male look. Even though they've chopped it all down, look, it's all wonky, it's offset. And you got these broad shoulders, these long upper arms, look, bigger than Marcus Rule. Marcus Rule ain't got arms as long as that. There's a nice one there. I could take that. That's about 20, and that's about it's a bit big. That one's more 50-50. Much closer. I like that one as well. It's definitely 50-50. We'll take that one with the wide ass cheekbones, the low set ears, the sloping forehead, the big male brow bone shining back at me, and a square jaw. Gates is what we're looking for. Monica. I saw not Meghan Markle, Kate Middleton. See Kate Middleton in that one. Of course, it's not Kate Middleton. Before someone goes and makes a video about it. That looks like as above, so below. Beep 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 beep. Well, that's above the crotch, innit, mate? Look, yeah, it is though, innit, mate? Let's go back. Actually, I just wanted to check the rest of them pictures. Size of that hand. What is going on there? Whose hand? Look at the length of that thumb. Look at the size of that finger. He's got big hands. Right, let's go back. Let's go back again. He's got big feet as well, I know. Right, face. We're going gate shopping with, what's his name? Monica. Monica's got a gate there for us, lovely. It's not square, but it'll do. Those arms, though. There's another one there. It's not, again, it's not square. Men in red dresses. See the girl with the red dress on? That's a man, mate. Oh, we're out of pictures. That looks like Gal Gadot. That is Gal Gadot. Let's go back. Monica Barbaro. Anytime today, sweetheart. Thank you. Walking. What you got for me? I've got one there. It's a nice one. Is that another one there? No, he's trying it. Look at the neck on that thing there compared to this one. With the sloping shoulders. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. There's a nice one. And that one. Right, we'll take that one. A little bit scary, looks like an ex-girlfriend. Does though. Take that one, 2. Three. Don't want it. He's got a big hand again, look. Again, I want to notice none of these things. 4 gates it is then. I just want your face, Monica. Look at the difference in their faces. Save image. There we go. And we're done. Next. Kaylee Spaney. Spani? I don't know. I wouldn't even know how to pronounce that surname. Kaylee Spani, first major roles, Pacific Rim Uprising. I think I've seen Pacific Rim. Right, let's have a look at him. Kaylee. Images. It reminds me of that one out of Juliet, what's his name? Natural Born Killers. It reminds me of him from that one, especially in there. It's a dude. It's just a dude in a dress. Makeup, earrings, jewels, all these things that the fallen angels gave us were to hide the fallen angels right before our very eyes. I think that's what he did. I think that's what Satan did. He walked up to God and went, "I'm a lady!" God just rolled his eyes, get out of heaven. But he convinced 200 other angels to do this to themselves as well. Imagine that, all 200 of heaven's angels mincing into the throne room. Father! I think not. Out you go. But then you got to ask yourself, why put them down here with us? The tree of knowledge and good and evil. Maybe we would never have noticed them if they'd never made Adam and Eve sin. Oh my gosh, look at Presley. Look at that face. Got a face like a baboon's ass. It has. Only a mother could love a face like that. Let's go back. Kaylee Spani. I don't know how you say it. I've got to be honest with you, I don't care. Wow, he looks like oh, what did I call him? Him out that witch one. I can't remember. Looks like him though. Oh my word. Look at the state of this. What's going on? Look at those lips. She's kissable. She is. Shame they chop your breasts off, love. Let's go back. Charles Melton. Oh, yeah, they're melting your tits off, mate. We're looking at Kaylee Spani. I don't know how you say it. I quite like that one more though. It's more towards the camera. Something just in between like that. There we go. I'm going to take that as your face. Gate shopping. Walking if I can find them. What was that right there? It's no good to me. Legs are cut off. I don't even know if he's walking. I don't think he is. I'm out of picks. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. Moment of truth. Are there any? Walking. Jimmy Kimmel's Alley. Ah, gotcha. Look at the state of the leg. Look at the state on that. She literally looks like her legs are collapsing underneath the Joey pouch. She's so big. A leg. Look at the Q line on those feet, and then a straight-legged man. That's my dude there as well. Gotcha. One gate. Is that a second one? Oh, it's just off the counter. That's the second one. I saw a third. I saw a fourth. I didn't think I had him, but I do now. One more puts you in the crap list, Kaylee. Callie, I don't know how you say your name. I honestly don't care, I've got to be honest. That is a huge bitch. Oh my fucking word, that is a big woman. It is though, isn't it? Look at the size of that bitch. That's a huge bitch. Let's go back. Let's go back and we'll take the 4 gates. Are we done? I think we're done. We are now. Let's take the 4 gates. Kaylee Spani. Who I've never heard of. Fails Forensics. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Don't want that one. Da 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 da. Your face, it looks like mine. It's far too wide. Your eyes too high. I think I can rewrite that one. But more than this. There we go. Natasha Alam. Have I not done this one? The name rings a bell. Uzbekistan. So I'm looking in the back file. Paste. Natasha, what are you saying? Right, Natasha with a face like a clam. Let's have a look at you. Uh-oh. Houston. Psst. We've got a boy with boobs again. Natasha Alam. It just doesn't look right, does it? He looks like Kylie Minogue a bit there. Is it Kylie Minogue I'm seeing? Oh my, he looks like a whole host of porn stars, doesn't he? I quite like that as your 50-50. Huge brow bone. Look at the brow bone poking out at the edges. Huge brow bone running right through the middle. Look at it shining back at me there. Sloping forehead. That's a far apart eye and face. A square jaw that's been feminised. Oh, that stinks, Mario. Oh, you reek dog. I'll tell you what though, my t-shirt smells lovely and fresh. If you're not sure, just look for a picture that says Getty and you've been done, right? Don't matter who you're looking at, you've been done. The minute you see that next to the name, Getty, you've been done. Right there. And that is him. Okay, the size of them feet. Oh, we've got problems. He don't look happy, does he? The young lad there. Being forced to be a girl. He don't look happy at all. One. Oh my gosh, look, pushing them as sex symbols on lads. And there's lads all over the world that believe it's a woman. Look at the flatness of that back all the way down to just at the waistline. Shouldn't look like that. Anybody who knows what that back should look like. If you're not sure, go look at male and females doing the same pose in yoga. Go and have a look. See what you come back with. They're both men, straight legs. He still doesn't look happy, does he, the dude? Broad ass shoulders. Is that him again? Natasha Alam it is, with a young dude, the son. You've been fitted up like Kippers boys. You're on the highway to hell. And even when the message comes to you, you just ignore the warning. Look at the difference in their faces. Tell me you can't. Who's got the bigger face? Who's got the wider teeth? We're done. Male digit ratio, long arms. Oh my word, it's a dude. Even worse in this one, look. In its mankini. Sweet baby Jesus. You take me home. That's a man. It's just a dude in a bikini. Follow the widest bit up. Look. Beep 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 beep. It's above the crotch, mate. It's above the crotch. It's a dude. That lump here should be below the crotch. It's that simple. He looks like what do they call that? Cindy Crawford. Is it Cindy Crawford? One of them. He looks like one of them supermodels. I can't remember his name. Aladdin. Yeah, there's definitely Aladdin there, isn't there? They love to tell you in the names. There's Aladdin there. Right. That one there will do when it gives me the screen back. Yeah, that'll do nicely. End of story. It's a bloke. It's a bloke with boobs. They're not even boobs. I don't know why I'm calling them boobs. It's a bloke with 2 silicone implants. Salty silicone implants. Look at my titties! As soon as I see it now, that's what the first thing I think of. A fat bastard off Austin Powers. Do you want to see my titties? And they told you in that movie, that's not a woman, that's a man. They told us all along. That's the bit that gets me. They told me all along that this was happening. All the movies I've watched, Tu Wong Fu, The Birdcage, you name it. They showed me all along. Because that's what they've got to do. It's Satan's evil plan. That because he's told you they're not guilty of anything. It's your own ignorance, your own dumbness, thickness. But it's not. It's your own trust that allows this to happen. Because you're trusting. Created in God's image, not Satan's. It's almost like 90% of the world are living without knowing that Adam and Eve committed sin, you know? It's just like, that's what it feels like. Right, we're done. Natasha Alam, that's a dude. Final answer. Next. The Righteous Gemstone. Sounds like a Christian band, don't you think? What is that? You've got to make me open that up. I can't see it in full. Alright, you've etched yourself onto a church window, gotcha. The Righteous Gemstones is an American comedy television series. Right. Danny McBride, John Goodman. Oh, right, I've got 2 names up there. I'm not actually looking at this show. You just put, well, I've done John Goodman and Danny McBride. Isn't that the one with the picture with the dog? Yeah. There's a picture with Danny McBride where he's meant to be. It's just meant to be a natural family, you know, a natural family having a natural family picture for the family album, like this, but not quite. If I can find it. No, let me put family photo in. I've definitely done these 2. Sorry, I've done them both. I know I have. Family photo, there it is. That's the the first time I saw it, I didn't realise that was Danny McBride, so I just thought that was a real photo of a real family. Like, who would seriously put the dog in front of them? Looks like you're mounting the dog, mate. But that was a funny photo. Is that oh, he's done a few of them since, I guess. Yeah, I've done Danny McBride. He's already on the list. McBride, son of the bride. No, I want to just they just have to mock, don't they? It's all about Jesus. I've already done Danny McBride. I know I have. It's not even worth me looking. And I've already done John Goodman. They're both already on the list. So you're going to have to put some other names in next. Duncan Trussell is an American actor, stand-up comic. Midnight Gospel starred alongside Joe Rogan. Oh, we've done that, haven't we? He's got funny looking turkey teeth. Everyone's talking about your tiny dental arch, mate. Fuzzy Wuzzy he's going to have a baby. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman and he's going to have a baby. Just amazing. What is he? 9 months pregnant and no breasts. Not a drop of milk there for baby. Right there, final answer. That's a woman. 5 head, close set eyes, no brow bone. Can't see the rest of the face, but the dentals are small. Soft eye. It's a woman. Final answer. Question is, does Duncan Trussell have any gates? Walking. There's no no gates on you, girl. Oh, he's got his top off there, so look. What is going on there? Is that real? Is that AI? What is that? Why is his nip? Who stole Duncan Trussell's nipples? Someone's erased them with a rubber. It's like they used to be. They're like shadows of them for themselves. Look how wide she is there. But what's going on with her nipples? It's like someone took a pencil with a rubber on the end. It looks like they've just rubbed your nipples off your body. Your eyes are too close. That really does look like AI, but I'm not sure. Is there another picture? What is that? Is that AI? It's gotta be AI. Why is his fist look? Where's his meatball knuckles? First question: where's your meatball knuckles? That is the smallest fist I've ever seen. What is going on with that body? It's a woman and she looks like she's mating with a chimpanzee or something. That is one weird ass looking woman, isn't it? Well, I've got to take that picture just for shits and giggles. What do you want? You want out? You little bugger. Wants to play with the foxes. Don't you? There's something very wrong in that picture, isn't there? You would say it was AI, but it's not. I think it's just a blurred picture because it's on Instagram. I don't have Instagram. Luke, is Luke there? Luke, can you grab this for me, Luke? This picture. Can you grab that picture for me? Because I just don't think them nipples are going to come back into focus on the original. I really don't. That's who he reminds me of. Bert Kreischer. He does it. FTM who takes his top off on stage. Gutted. There's no pictures. There's not a lot I can do. I see an FTM for sure. There's something really badly wrong in them wonky titties. Gutted. I ain't got Instagram, so I can't grab it. Luke, if you're there, will you grab us that picture of it? Duncan Trussell on Instagram, please. Right, next. Georgi Ivanovich. Haven't I done this one? Philosopher Mystic. Gurdjieff. Let's have a look. Back file. Images. Yeah, I'm sure I've done this one. It looks like Salvador Dali as well, doesn't it? I'm sure it's a skull check. There's no gates for this person. As I recall, I'm only recalling, I might be wrong. Walking, let's see if there's any gates. Yeah, there's no gates. This person's only got a skull check, I believe, and it's that picture I used, I'm sure. About to find out. Backfire, what are you saying? Still working on it. I've definitely done it though. I'll take that picture just in case. And we'll continue because there's no gates. Next. Carl Perkins is an American guitarist and singer-songwriter. Carl Lee Perkins. Gurdjieff is still working on it, as if you should have found that. As if you can't find that name. I know there's 19,000 of them, but you should be able to find that name. Carl Perkins, is that the Big O? That is the Big O. Carl Perkins was pretty famous in his day then, if he was pictured next to the Big O. Soft eyes, no knuckles, small ears, pink lips, pouty pink lips. He sits like a woman, doesn't he? That one, Bee Gees there. Is that the Bee Gees? Who is that? That looks like Eric Clapton. That, I mean, it is Eric Clapton. Why are you sat like that, Eric? Why are you holding the guitar like a girl? Oh yeah, I remember now. You are a girl, Eric. My bad. And your son jumped off a 54-story high skyscraper, apparently, right? And you were there, and you walked by the body and all that sob story that you give out. Liars, deceivers, the lot of you. Pretending your children die. How sick is that? They might as well with what you've done to them. Lord forgive them, for they know not what they do. Carl Perkins, no Gates. Ooh, I need your mince, babe. Guess you know it's true. Mincing, mincing, flamingo, flamingo, flamingo. Look at that nice shoulder tilt there as well. I don't know if that's him. There's no Gates on your Carl Perkins here. Do Black Sabbath, full mince, flamingo foot, female Bigfoot, unselected. Shame, that's all four of them there as well. Carl Perkins has got no Gates, it's not happening. See you later, Carl. Next, John Cale, JC code, OBE Welsh musician. Founding member of American rock band Velvet Underground. Now I've heard of him. I couldn't tell you one of the songs for the life of me. I couldn't tell you one of the songs. Is that his teeth? Sweet baby Jesus, what's happening there? They are the smallest teeth I've seen in quite a while. Tiny female dental arch, the long face of a woman, no cheekbones. Where's your jawbone at? Again, the long face of a woman. The narrow, long face of a woman. The beautifully rounded eyes and gorgeous eyelashes of a woman, yet again. Granted, she wasn't the prettiest of women. It looks like Paul Weller. Let's go back. Someone's hungry. I don't see any Gates. What's his name? John Cale. Let me down, Johnny. What was that? Stop the bush, you caught my attention. What was that? Right there. What a strange picture to have taken, hey? Velvet Underground. Why a big banana? A banana. Blue velvet. That's definitely in line. That might be the only Gate. Walking. It's not a very good one. That is the only Gate for this person in the world, apparently. Oh no, is that you? John Cale. I do believe that is you. It is. 2. What's that one? Don't take me there. I'm gonna take you there. In the midnight hour. I've got 2 gates. We can take that and add it. Hun. 2. And now I just need your face, mate. And Screw will give me the screen back. Anytime today, at last. Do you know what? I'm tempted to use that one. It's 50-50-ish. Did I see a better one than that? Oh, I quite like that one as well. When he was younger. And that one. Do you know what? I think I'm going to take that one. John Cale. Fails Forensics. Thanks for playing CSI with me, John. Next. Mick Harvey, Australian singer and songwriter. Wait, what time is it? 10 o'clock? It is. Been going 2 hours. Go on then. I'll be back tomorrow. Just remember, God loves you. Thanks, Luke. Thanks ever so much. Just remember, God loves you. He wants you to know you were born in an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very, very much for